Welcome back, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I hope y'all are having a fantastic day. As always, guys, we just got some crazy freaking FUD coming out on Richard Hart and the PulseChain ecosystem. As a matter of fact, the SEC is coming, shooting, trying to do anything they can to make sure they can get Richard Hart and nail him for whatever it is that they suspect him to be doing. So I thought this would be a fun little video because a lot of people are wondering, what's happening with the prices? What's going on? What did I miss? And in fact, I was in your exact same boat until we, of course, chat it out, have some discussions, and have some fun-filled fact for some friends. So today I'm here to share that same information with you, let you know what I've ended up finding, let you know how everything is going, and of course, see what we can do with all of this information. So to those of y'all who have not heard or seen or have known about this at this point in time, the SEC is charging HEX founder Richard Hart with misappropriating millions of dollars of investor funds from unregistered crypto asset securities offering that raised more than $1 billion. Now, again, I thought that was just a funny thing, but you can see this information literally just came out, folks. The SEC is today, the SEC today charged RH, aka Richard Schuler, and three unincorporated entity that he controls, HEX PulseChain and PulseX, with conducting unregistered offerings of crypto asset securities that raised more than $1 billion. Oh my God! What does this mean? We're all fucked. And they all try to say that he spent $12 million on proceeds to buy luxury goods, sports cars, watches, and diamonds because the motherfucker doesn't have enough money that he can't afford that himself without apparently coming to us little plebs asking for the money. But he ain't like any other founder. In fact, what I find most hilarious is they come at him, but they miss all these other actual securities. So anyways, it just seems like a nice little hit piece, but the market is absolutely freaking out. So I wanted to share this information because, again, from at least December of 2019 to November of 2020, Hart and HEX allegedly offered and sold HEX tokens in an unregistered offering. Look, we've been through this time and time and time and time and time again. The motherfucker RH is a brilliant freaking mind, a brilliant soul, and a brilliant heart. And what I mean by that is he's already gone into consideration as to what they may do in the future. So he made sure to follow all of the steps necessary to make sure that it is not a part of the Howey test and that it does not meet any of the Howey test criteria, which is the only way they determine if something is an SEC or they determine if something's a security. That's it. So I was looking at this because, again, you can read through this yourself if you want to. You can go to sec.gov and you can find this information if you really want to do some research yourself. But the complaint further alleges that Hart attempted to evade security laws by calling on investors to sacrifice instead of invest their crypto assets in exchange for Pulse and PulseX token. Look, man, they don't have nothing, dude. I absolutely love this. I find this absolutely hilarious. One, they don't have any jurisdiction whatsoever with everything outside the US. So they can go fuck right off real quick. You feel me? Like this is just one of those nonsensical things that they are just wasting time, poking and prodding, seeing what they can gather. They call this a fishing experiment. Now they tried this already initially from the HEX influencers, right? From the people who even talk about HEX. They had listed everyone and everything. They'd gathered all of their information. They said, send us all this information. And once we get all of it, we will determine if it has been any sort of security. Well, guess what, folks? At this point in time, it's just one of those stupid little things that I end up looking at and I see because they didn't have shit. They don't have shit. They don't got nothing. They're just trying to see what they can do to maybe find something that allows them to move forward, but they don't got shit, man. And so that's what kind of makes me laugh because what I noticed was, look at these prices that we had going on the HEX price today. Again, 1 second. Hold up. 1 sec. All right, bet. So what I wanted to see again, I got buddies calling me. I absolutely love it. Much love to every single one of y'all as well, guys, because this is what has been going on. So look at this already. Now, just moments ago, and I wish I had started streaming just moments ago, a little bit earlier, but I actually had a little consultation that I wanted to knock out first and help out. So this one here actually shows that, remember, the sacrifice price initially for Pulse has been remaining pretty constant around 3 zeros and a 1. Well, this thing dropped all the way down 60%, if not lower, and remained heavily around the 50% dip. Now, people are buying this freaking dip up. And if you want to see outsized returns, this is the moment that you do it. The way I see it when I see these prices, and tell me these aren't all correlated, by the way, right? So tell me that whenever one of these pumps, they all aren't going to pump, okay? You got 40% here, 42% here, 42% here, 38% here. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Guys, come on. They're all freaking correlated, okay? They're all going to pump and, of course, dump together as well. This is clearly what's happening. But if I see something at a 50% discount that comes down on a quick wick, what that tells me is I got a quick 2x opportunity in the bag. In the bag, y'all. And what I mean is exactly what I'm saying on this one. Check this out. Right here, we got the price sitting at 4 zeros and a 6. If you bought on 4 zeros and a 5 and this thing just goes back up to the 3 zeros and a 1, that's a 2x your money. Whatever you put in right now, 2x that money. 2x that money. Quick. Quick as a motherfucker. Hold up, the wife's coming in with the toy. Hold up. She's coming in with the pup and a toy. Okay. All right. So, guys, whenever I'm looking at this again, excuse me, whenever I'm looking at this, I'm seeing plenty of good information on this, right? So let's just take a little gander and actually see exactly. This is kind of what it all looks like right here. If you look at these charts, the candles, all this information is all looking the exact same from where everything is currently at right now, right? You can literally see the exact same little candle wick all the way down. And what's funny is now this little wick is already forming, meaning this price is getting eaten up right now. This is continuing to get bought back up. People see this as a phenomenal opportunity at this point in time. Are you freaking kidding me, y'all? Look at these prices, man. Look at this. Hold up. So if we just come down to PulseX, okay? This is a massive, and I mean truly massive opportunity right now. Look, a great buy zone is anywhere between 60 to 80% off the all-time high. This is where the buy zone falls. So if you're getting anything in here, you are getting a phenomenal price point. But not only that, look at this. Just from here, back up. Once again, back up to this price of 4 zeros and a 3. You have doubled your money, folks. A 2x is sitting right in front of you right now. God forbid it actually wants to go all the way back up to the sacrifice price. You're looking at a 5x, 6x right there all day with just sacrifice price. We ain't even talking above sacrifice price. So if y'all want to see some outside returns, you got to be taking advantage of these moments right now, guys. This is opportunity knocking on your freaking door. Are you kidding? This is exactly what opportunity looks like right here. If you see a quick wick down, look how fast this went. This thing dropped all the way. Let me actually see. This thing dropped all the way down 65% within the span of hours, y'all. Like, I could break this down on a 15-minute chart, and you can see this is within the span of 1 hour right here. 15, 30, 45 minutes, 1 hour. So within the span of 1 hour, it dropped from up here all the way down to here. A 65% drop. Now, this got bought back up real freaking quick, and you can see people have already gotten a 2x on their money if you had bought it here and actually sold it. Like, this is moving so freaking fast, y'all. But this is what I'm talking about on an opportunity right here. Even just buying at the current price of where it currently is, back up to the level of the 4 zeros and a 3, that's a 2x your money right there. And we have seen this price sit pretty heavily, especially if we actually break this down on the daily, pretty heavily around this 0.0s and a 3 range. So I look at this and I see just a straight up 2x opportunity. Now, what was even crazier was when you actually type in to see how much you get for what you get right now. So let's just check this out. So let's just say you had some dye, for example, and you wanted to come in with $100. Just $100 right now. And let me turn off auto routing. If y'all are having any issues as well with your PulseX purchases, what you need to first do is check this little settings widget and turn off auto router. If you were buying PulseChain, PulseX, HEX, or DYOR, or any of the stable coins, turn off the auto router. Auto router is primarily beneficial for those folks who are looking to transfer into another less liquid token, less liquidity in their token. So from just PulseX, HEX, and of course the incentive, all of those tokens, you don't need to be on the auto router to get the best execution for your deal. Usually you just want to be on V1 just to keep it simple. Neither here nor there. But just $100 today will get you 6 million PulseX at the current prices right now. You buy right now. So what does it take to even just get up to 100 million, which is what a lot of people have been looking and setting their eyes on right now? 100 million PulseX is only $1,600 right now. Right this very second, y'all. Wow. What a freaking phenomenal opportunity. Are you freaking joking, man? That is wildly beneficial. Wildly beneficial. Now, do the same thing for Pulse and do the same 100 million. To get that 100 million, it only costs $5,000. Y'all, you got to understand that even if prices go back up to these levels right here, this shit right here, this shit called winning. This is called winning right here, man. But if I pull this up on the multi-chart, let me pull it back up here to PulseChain real quick for a second so y'all can actually see what's going on. And then I'll say what's up to the chat because y'all are lovely motherfuckers. And I absolutely hope y'all are taking advantage of this opportunity that has shown itself in front of you at this point in time. What a steal of an opportunity right now. Now, this is what I was waiting for on PulseChain. I've been waiting on this for PulseChain, man. I didn't know what was going to do it to bring it down to this level because I've always said that we should be seeing at least an 80% drop, which most new tokens will drop 60 to 80%, which is why I think it is a phenomenal buy zone opportunity. That is the exact same buy zone that you were seeing listed right here. Now, what I did was I was always thinking this thing should go below 80, but it had never gotten, it got real close. Let me just clarify something real fast. It got real close to touching the 80% dip on this wick right here. Real freaking close. You can see it pop all the way down, but then it just got ate up again real quick. And I don't know if that was just one of those quick little order wicks that just come through sometimes, you know. Oh, this is part of my little drawings. So I'm tripping. Okay, cool. That's not even an order wick. I'm tripping. This is part of my little drawing. Okay, cool. So I'm absolutely correct. So what we're doing here is I never saw it come down and touch this 80% level. I've always been of the opinion and mindset that we would see the 80% drop on PulseChain. So I've been kind of holding my fingers, holding that cash ready to deploy for these opportunities that present itself. And what happened, folks? We finally dropped below 80%. We got that touchdown all the way down here. Now you can see this sucker came all the way down to 4 zeros and a 4, y'all. That is a 60% drop. Again, sacrifice price being right here, but even just measuring where it was, a 60% drop in one candle. 60%. Instant. Look how fast that happened, y'all. Again, this is within the span of an hour, and it is getting bought back up real freaking quick. In fact, it's already gone back up. If you just break this down from where it currently is, already gone back up 40% from where it is. It doesn't even take much to get back up into that 2x range. So again, just getting back into the 2x range, we aren't even at sacrifice price. So if anyone is able to come in and scoop up this price right here, my goodness, you are getting, those are those moments in time that not everyone is going to catch the bottom. Not everyone's going to hit a home run. But if you buy that price right now, right here, the chances of you coming out ahead out of everyone is freaking crazy, y'all. Freaking crazy. Let me say what's up to the chat real fast, man. I gotta say what's up to some beautiful people, man. I gotta see how's the emotions going in the community. What are y'all doing? Are y'all taking advantage of this as well? So I know I definitely am. What's up, Tin Top? How you doing? Alan Fizme, salute to you, my good sir. Gabriel, hello, my boy. Crypto Khalil says thank you for streaming today. Of course, my man. They don't want this smoke. They don't, Dalton. They don't, man. You bought, I did. Of course, man. Wait, like, come on, man. Like, oh my gosh. Oh God, it's over. Run for the hills. Sell it all to bloody hell. Exactly, dude. That's what people are thinking right now, man. That's 100% what people are thinking. But then I come back and I look at what these prices can get you right now for how much you can get. Look, man, if y'all were willing to buy, and I don't really care what the price is that you were willing to buy at, but if you were willing to buy at any of these prices at any point in time on any of this on PulseChain, and I'll get rid of the drawing real fast. If you were willing to buy any of these prices ever, but you won't buy this price right here, you have just lost your freaking mind, man. You've lost your freaking mind. I'll tell you that much right now. Like, I know I say this all the time, man, but this is opportunity knocking at your door. Right now, we're swimming through. We're just paddling through with the little freaking kayak through the bloody streets. We're just picking up everything that we can. We just continue to pick up. Look, the streets are bloody as hell. You can see the red candles everywhere. You can see blood screaming everywhere. You can see people freaking out. But I see this as an opportunity. Look, if you were buying it during any of this and you won't buy this right here, you got your buying mechanism backwards, man. You got to flip that script real fast in your head, because the way I see it, just getting back up to this level right here, look, brings us right up to a 2.3x. 2.3x your money from where we currently are. From where the current price is. Like, imagine you came in and dude, you may have been buying this whole time, so you may not got a lot of dry powder available. But if you come in right now with $1,000, it turns into 2 right here. Now, it doesn't seem like a lot. It doesn't feel like a lot to some people, but that is 2 extra money within the span of maybe hours, if not days. I don't think this price is going to hold down the people for long, because people understand that the SEC ain't got shit on Richard Hart. The SEC ain't got shit on Hex or PulseChain. Nothing right now is gonna have any court, like any reason as to what they can do. What is this? He bought some luxury goods. He bought a fucking diamond. He bought some cars. Motherfucker's been in Bitcoin since it was $30. Mining Bitcoin at 50 blocks a share. You don't think he has some Bitcoin remaining to go buy those things? Even with Bitcoin at $30,000, $40,000, $60,000, like the dude's got the money. What are we talking about, man? This just like this almost makes me think that someone got some agenda out there against RH. We already know that, man. We've seen it time and time and time again. They gatekeep him from every little bit. We already know this time and time again. But like, what's the SEC even doing, poking their pride in their nose? Some motherfucker probably came in, bitching and whining to mom, saying like, "Oh, I bought PulseX thinking I was gonna be a millionaire after a week of it launching, and it went down 60%, and I don't have any money." Fuck off, man. That motherfucker is the person who's complaining and bitching to the SEC. He spent all the money. Show me on the block where he spent the money, man. Show me on the blockchain. Everything we do is on blockchain, bitch. Everything. So show me. Don't just come out with some little, oh, they might be doing something. He might be doing something shady. Let's throw a little complaint and see what we can find. A movie, a lawsuit, and great prices. LFG. Why people so weak? Yo, people are weak as F, from my friend Alan Fizme. People are weak, man. They don't have the fortitude, the wherewithal, the guts, the glory to even just want this, man. They don't. It's clear as day. They got people like, look, man, tell me these aren't correlated. Tell me these aren't correlated. Like, you can't tell me that, right? Like, no matter what, like, these all go together. They all of them are moving together at damn near identical freaking movements. So what happens when one of these go back up 50%? or 100%. And it goes back up to the previous sacrifice price. Guess where these all are? They're up double as well, because like they all pump together, guys. So if no matter which one you're buying, if you get some Pulse, my God, you get some PulseX, the deal and the amount that you can get for the quantity and the dollar, my God. The incentive token, if y'all are purchasing this, my God. Hex on PulseChain, Hex on Ethereum, my God. What a freaking steal right now, guys. Look at these prices for S's and G's. Look, how much Hex from Ethereum can I get? Same exact thing. Let's run this. We'll say 1,000,000 Hex right now costs $4,700. That's Hex on Ethereum, 4,700. Double it because it's basically a 2-to-1 ratio. If you want to know Hex from PulseChain, it would be 8,400 is my guess. 9,400 would be better math if I could actually do that. But look at that, 10,000. There you go. 1,000,000. 1,000,000 Hex. $10,000 for Hex on PulseChain. You don't want Hex on PulseChain? Then go buy yourself Hex on Ethereum. 1,000,000 Hex, $4,700. You don't want Hex? Cool. Go get yourself some PulseX. You can get yourself a beautiful bag of PulseX right now. 100 million PulseX costs $1,500, y'all. You want to get crazy with it? Get crazy with it, right? Like if it's going to cost so much, look, if you come in here and you plan on getting Pulse, and I'll use this as an example, you got $5,400 right there to get 100 million Pulse. Well, let's just assume that you did the exact same dollar value and you did 5,400 here. You get 338,000, 338 million PulseX. That makes you a squid, my G. Like instantaneously. Okay. And I've pulled these up on the charts and I made these little pictures before, but let me just kind of go back in here for whatever reason they didn't want to share. Let me pull it up to where I can actually share y'all's same information screen on that too. But look at this, man. Let me just zoom on in to smidge. All right, cool. All right, cool. Look at this, PulseX. Boom. You want to be a squid? You got to get 210 million PulseX. You can do that with one transaction at today's prices. How much would it cost to become a dolphin right now? You need 2.1 billion. Let's type that in. 2.1 billion. $33,000 to be a dolphin. To be a dolphin. Are you freaking kidding, man? That is such a freaking opportunity. Because just imagine, again, imagine if you got the capital on this and you just double that. Imagine you took 34,000 and you turned it into 78,000, 68,000 within the span of days. You double up the money, you double up your bag. My God, dude. What a freaking epic moment right now. Like, look at this. Look at it. Oh my God, dude. This makes me so freaking bullish, man. Because again, if you were willing to buy during any of the previous prices and you won't buy right now, you got your shit backwards, bro. You got to figure yourself out. What's up, Bobsled? Hello, folks. The excitement never ends. I'm not selling any of my bags. I might be buying more. Buying more is the way to go, not financial advice. I just filled my bags. You sure did, DJ Bomber. Volume is up. More burn. Love it. That's another fact. Alan, I didn't even think about that. I love that, man. Part of the whole PulseX system is built so that way the more volume that happens and the more transactions that happen and the more money that comes in, the more PulseX get bought and burnt. Oh my gosh. Bun the SEC. Yeah, dude. Like SEC, man. That's boo-boo, bro. What's up, Big GZ? How you doing? My PP is a security, and I have expectations of work of my PP. What's up, man? Exactly. SEC calling ATX pump. Still there. Of course you are, Kellel. Still here, dude. All of y'all who are watching this stream right now, y'all gonna make it, man. Like, y'all got it, dude. Like, you're coming through here, you're coming in clutch, you're watching these streams, you're trying to figure out what's going on, what's happening. Look, we just want some information and to know why people are freaking out. I wanted to share this information because I saw it come in. It just happened, just started going on within the span of a couple hours ago. And I was like, I got to go live today. I got to talk about this because these prices right here that I'm seeing are buying opportunities that you may never see again. You got to understand that in crypto, the shit doesn't always stay here for this long. It doesn't just stay at this level. What happens is it may dip down below, and this is that opportunity we talk about, and then it just goes up, never to see those prices again, never to retouch those prices. So imagine this world with me that we end up seeing the prices continue to go pump as they are. People are buying these freaking dips, and you can see the dips are being bought because if you look on the wicks, on the candles, them people's buying the freaking dips. Like, it's proven on the chart. These wicks are people pushing that price back up again. That's all that is right there. Hex takers unaffected. Facts on facts, Alan Fizame. Facts on facts. Wasn't ETH bottom 70 days after launch? Today is 70 days after Pulse launch, and the movie comes out next week. Seems like they timed this for Max FUD. Yeah, so I think we actually have just cusped the 80-day mark for the PulseChain launch because it was May 12th. So, I mean, I don't know how many days has it been since May 12th of 2023. Yeah, it's been 80 days. So we're already in day 80 right now for PulseChain being out. We're about to come up to in 10 days, which would be what, August 9th, I guess. Well, I guess it would be August 10th if it's 10 days, right? So August 9th or 10th would be the whole 90 days. Again, ETH was actually stagnant for pretty much like 180 days. So I don't know if we follow that path, what paths we follow. I know other projects had been able to do a 10x within the span of 90 days. I know if you measure from the bottom of where PulseChain is, we've already done the 10x, but no one got in at that price. So neither here nor there. But that's just how people are going to start measuring. And what I mean by that is it comes down to this little chart right here. People come in here and they say, well, what if they had bought this price right here and came all the way back up? Now, again, that's a 10x gain. Again, how many people were able to actually buy this right now? Very few. So neither here nor there. But just looking at it from right now, dude, I mean, we're talking about a different. Let me just pull the exact because this is crazy. We're talking about a difference of a 2x right here, 50% to 2x. So if you, like, yeah, you couldn't get it down here. You got a pretty damn good chance to get it right here. And folks, if it just does what it did right here, that's again a 5x that money right there. Just to go back up to the previous all-time high, folks. Just to go back up to previous all-time high. That is not that absurd. That is not that far-fetched. That is not that crazy. So imagine you come in with 10 G's right now. In the span of another 80 days, you flip this sucker around. And again, I've done this in the past before, but let's do it again. Bar pattern. We'll just go exact here to here, and then we're going to flip it. We're going to flip, and boom. So I think I've kind of already done that. Yeah, I'll just get rid of that one. So imagine we just do this exact same thing that we just had. So now we're flipping here, and I'll just measure from here because I had this on the Hakinashi. But anyways, you can always switch this up as well for the line, all that good stuff. If you want to change any of this, you can always change it. So let's just make it the exact. Boom. This is an exact mirror copy of what we'd be seeing. And then boom, 5x the money. So if it took you until October to 5x your money, how happy would you honestly be? Truly, true question. Like, would you be happy with that, right? Like, if it took you until this point in time to go and do a 5-6x your money from where you're currently at, I guess from where we currently are at right here is right here. So again, a 5x your money within the span of another 70 days. Wow. Where else are you going to go 5x your money in 70 days? Like, guys, this is an opportunity that I just cannot pass. And I wanted to share this information with all of y'all as well, because I think it's very crucial that all of y'all have at least the basic understanding of what we're looking at, what we're seeing, what's possible, what could happen in the very near future, folks. And again, the way I see this right now is I see this as a massive opportunity, folks. Massive opportunity for anyone who's coming in right now at these prices. Massive opportunity right now. Okay. All right, let me get back to the chat real fast, and then we'll hop back off. But guys, I just want to come in. I had to share this stream. I saw it pop up. I wanted to make sure. Hope it's all trap to make the Fed look like they're retarded. The Fed is retarded, man. Clearly, stupid as hell. It's all staged. He is sued around the same time as his movie is coming out. Right? Yeah, exactly. Come on, come on. Either way, this kind of drop says one thing to me: buy more. Hello. How you doing, PS Joe 16, man? We got to catch up again soon. Been too long. Our victory will be bigger than XRP and HEX. Will be known by everybody. Lol. Ken dumped hard on SEC news. Then Ken rallied 15,000% once it settled with the SEC in 2020 and not required to register as a security. Glad I bought the FUD. Damn, aliens or angels. What a phenomenal move on that one. That's massive. Again, if you just want to see it, it's 150x on that one. Massive. 151x technically, but neither here nor there. SEC can't stop me from buying. Yeah, no, they can't. They cannot. I hope they keep dumping tonight so I can avoid the GWE. Yeah, so if y'all are having some issues, because imagine, like, this isn't too crazy in all reality, because we've seen GWE go way higher already during this time. Personally, myself, I like transacting anywhere below 20 GWE, really below 15 GWE if you can capture that moment. But if you're trying to get in on this move, this is one of those things where sometimes it's worth biting the bullet to pay the fees to just get in. Now, I'm not saying that these prices are going to start just running away and that we're never going to see them again and that this is the only opportunity. But the way I see it is if it costs, let's just use this as an example. If it costs $30 or $50, we'll even go crazy. Let's say it costs $50 to transact. Because the GWE right now, whether it be bridging in fees, swapping, whatever, costs $50 right now. You get that done and you go buy this dip right here. And yes, the GWE is a little bit high, but if I look at it and I say $50, if I'm coming in with at least $100 on this one, then really in all reality, the price just needs to get back up to basically here for me to make that money back up again for the $50. That's about half, which is, again, not even that crazy in all reality if you actually want to think about it. But if you're coming in with more than $100, for example, $1,000, is $50 really going to make that difference up? Because you can make up the $50 with this move right here, right? Where instead of waiting for it to go up to a 50% move, you just need this to go up to a 5% move. And then you've already made back up the $50 GWE that you would have spent to get that transaction done. And what could happen is you could wait until the GWE goes down lower. So instead of 50 later, you end up buying it later when the GWE is down. So say, for example, the GWE is down to 12 or 14 and it only costs $20 to transact. But at that point in time, the prices have already pumped all the way back up here. Like, so was it worth not executing the trade right now because of GWE? The way I see it is no, because I know I can make that up very quickly. So I would be cautious as to trying to wait for the GWE. This isn't unreasonable, guys. We've seen unreasonable GWE before. I'm not saying that like that's not high and it's not expensive, and I'm not saying that because I get you, man. Ethereum fees suck. That's why PulseChain's here. However, Ethereum is the main contender who has all the money right now, and if it wants to have decent fees, dude, we used to be. Let me pull this up because I don't think people exactly remember. It wasn't that long ago where these freaking fees were stupid crazy high, y'all. Like over 100 GWE. That point in time, I would say it's not really worth it, right? Because like you got to come in with a lot of money in that situation to make up that difference. But look at these little GWE moments right here. Like this is GWE when it was back up to 400 GWE. This is on the 28th of July. So just a couple of days ago. And even then up here, 100 GWE on the 13th of July. 100 GWE over here. 115 GWE over here on the 6th of July. Like, so I look at this and I'm like, yo, it's a little bit high. Don't get me wrong, but like it's not 80 to 100 high. I mean, 30, dude. I used to beg for 30, bro. I used to beg for 30 to transact, to end a stake, to do something because I used to not transact above 20. I just wouldn't transact above 20 Gwei. And then I would have stakes ending and shit like that. And then for fucking months, this sucker was just stuck above 30. And I was like, I ain't gonna let my stuff bleed out. I'll pay the fees, I'll cover it. I get it, I got it. But I ain't doing that again, right? And so, like, that's what I used to pay. Customize. Let me just go back full. Let's just go back last 1 year. So, too much data. Okay, cool. Let me see if I can go back last 90 days. Query data, too much. My gosh, it's too much for X.Vision. That's wild. I know it's a lot of data to be queried. Don't get me wrong. But, like, how low do I need to go? 30 days? I guess. Okay, so 30 days is what it is. So, anyways, long story short, guys, on this one here, this is what I was talking about. These Gwei fees, again, before PulseChain launched, these all used to be above 30 constantly, all the time. And shit, look at that. It's already down to 16. If you want to actually, like, talk about it right now, like, now's the time, if you actually pull this up again, to just see where these transaction fees are. Yeah, 28 Gwei. Okay, cool. Again, good transaction fees. Like, look, man, if you want to wait, wait. If you don't, I don't think it's worth it to wait, because again, I'm not trying to hit a home run, but if I can get some of this action right here, because look at this, it's already bumped back above the 80% dip that I was waiting on. It's already bumped back up. Now, this is that 5% difference I was telling you about. You were here just a moment ago, and then it already bumped back up to this little, whoops. It already bumped back up to this little difference right here. Yep. It's 2% right now, 3% right there. But even once it gets up here, if you come in with $1,000, you pay for the fee. Like, you made that money up instantly, right? So just be careful about waiting for the fees. That's all I'll say. I'll leave it at that. I think I've made my point on that enough. Just be careful about waiting for the fees. Cool. So it says, man, bought Hex top at 50 cents, Banks FUD, and now this. Jesus, yeah. Bank X has their own FUD. You got the SEC coming out with their own FUD. You got everything happening with FUD. Hex versus Hex. You got PulseChain not doing as well. You got hit pieces coming out. All these things are coming out against you. What are you going to do about it, man? Like, this is one of those moments in time where you look back. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to look back, and it's going to look like this. It'll look like this chart. And I'll pull this up again because we've seen this chart so many times, right? But let's just pull this up here. Log and go 3 days. I'll do daily. So this is what it looks like when you actually pull it up on log, for example. And give me 1 second. Sorry. Just drawing some stuff out. So this is what it looks like when you actually come through on this. Share this tab. Cool. So this is Hex in the beginning. The whole launch, everything happened. This is daily right now. So you can kind of see how it all played out. And again, we're down in the same range as we were roughly all the way until about February. And then it started taking off. But once it started taking off, guys, this is how quick it happens. Once it started taking off, it does this. It does this. And again, once this price goes, it goes quick, guys. It goes and then it comes all the way over here. And guess what? All this just keeps going. Now, all these little candles that all this happened were crazy freaking times. You never knew what was going to happen. No one had any clue about what was going to happen. No one knew. No one had any idea. And then all of a sudden, you get a pump. And once that pump happens, you never see those prices again, right? We never saw these prices again. Even after all this pump happened here, you get all this pump happen up here. And I am shocked. I am truly shocked that we are actually seeing the day where we actually end up maybe coming back and retouching this line right here. I said if we were to go back and retest any line, it would be this line right here, support and resistance, where we've had a lot of support and resistance, same as this little level that we've been holding for some bit of time. But this little line of resistance for the 0.003 for Hex on Ethereum, we got pretty darn close to touching this, guys. We are pretty darn close, if you ask me, right? And so this is just kind of me pulling up the exact chart. We're not too far away, and if you ask me, another 50% dip, whew, that'd be crazy. I ain't going to say it's not going to happen because clearly this thing has done things that we have not even known before. So there's plenty of FUD to be happening, but at the end of it, what happens is this looks like just a little blip in the radar, man. and then it does this whole rally, right? That's what we're dealing with on all of our tokens right now for Hex, PulseChain, PulseX. All these things are going to look like a little blip in the radar, and it'll just be like this. It'll be like, bloop. It'll just be this little blip in the radar. All these little drawings are going to come through, and then it's just going to be like, all the way up here. Never to see these prices again. So what are you going to do about it, right? You're going to bitch and moan and cry and complain, or you're going to try to find a way to take advantage. I would recommend trying to find a way to take advantage if you can. Not financial advice, but like, tell me this isn't a great opportunity right now. If you were buying any of these prices here, wow. Wow, wow, wow. RH going to come out of this looking like a truth-spitting god. Oh, my God. That's so true. That's so true, true. Could go a lot lower for a lot longer. Never know. One can only hope, right? For real though. Yeah, I don't actually want it to go lower. Yeah, I mean, we never want it, but like that's just what, like, you don't want it to go because you eventually just want to start doing the profits and you want to start seeing green candles and you want to just start having that validation essentially toward your confirmation bias, we'll call it that, right? You want to have something come in and be like, you were right for buying this coin, you did a great job, but like we haven't seen that yet, right? You just like, I'm going to buy because I think it's going to do phenomenal things, but I don't know. Like, the way I see it is we're talking a freaking 2x quick. And that's the way I look at everything. Is this going to 2x, 3x, 5x? What does it look like? Right? And if I look at the PulseX chart, my friends, my fam, my boys and girls, all of you, this looks like a quick freaking not only 2 to 5x, but possibly even more. My gosh, man. I'm telling you, I see this price right here and I'm like, yo, this candle wick is getting ate up. People don't give a freak because they understand that this is just trash, man. This is a 5.5x gain just to go back to the sacrifice price for PulseX. This isn't even going above sacrifice price yet. This is just to get back to the sacrifice price for PulseX. Look at this. Freaking right here, right now. You make this buy, 5x your money. Just back up to the sacrifice price. That is incredible. Incredible, y'all. Like, anyways, I wanted to share this information. I had stables ready. Thank God. Of course, the anxiety of bridging in would have killed me. Yeah, it's dinner time. It's time to eat, man. It's time to eat. Whatever happens depends on whether or not the SEC wins their case, and if Hex, PulseX are required to register as security. Won't know for a long time. Yeah, here's the deal, man. It's just one of those garbage things that they got their eyes on it. But just like the SEC has already tried coming at the Hex community before. And then whatever happened with that? I'll wait. Nothing ever happened. It just kind of disappeared. It faded off into the ether. No one even talks about it anymore, right? Even the influencers who were subpoenaed and everything like that. Nothing ever came about it. No follow-up questions, nothing. Smells like opportunity to me, but I'm stupid. I just keep buying. I'm addicted. Facts. Wet prices. Yo, that is exactly it right there. We got some wet, juicy prices right here. Buying the SEC FUD for Ken was one of the best things I did. Before they settled and not required to register as security, if the same thing happens with Hex, PulseX, good gamble. Facts. He gets fined, so what? Yeah, exactly. Like, that's basically it. Where can you buy Pulse with a credit card? I think you end up going to give me 1 second. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank on the name right now. 1 sec. ChangeNow.io, I believe it's what it is. ChangeNow.io. Now, ChangeNow.io is kind of one of those things our technical team is investigating because it's already working. Okay, so ChangeNow.io is one of those things that you have done this in the past. You can actually buy crypto with it, but they do actually state right here, kindly note we're experiencing issues with Pulse payout processing. So I would just be mindful of that if you end up doing it, but you can buy and sell crypto, come in with some dollars right here, and you can actually choose Pulse. You can actually drop down and actually just type in PLS and choose how much you want to get. So, okay, so it seems like they're doing a whole little issue right now, probably because people have just bought up all of it that they have. But I know ChangeNow.io has been one. Changely is another one that used to be similar to ChangeNow.io. I don't know if they are up and running with PulseChain. Let me find out. Nope. So I don't see it there. Okay. So ChangeNow.io is currently the way to go, but again, they're doing their thing where people are trying to buy. They probably bought up any bag that the ChangeNow website actually had. So, anyways, keep that in mind. There are multiple places, but in terms of the credit card, that's the only one I can think of at this time, Gilbert. So, unfortunately, I don't have an exact solution for you on that one. Um, what you can probably do is buy through PayPal, right? So if you actually come, I don't know if I've ever shown this before, ever, but we'll check it out. So if you actually come to this little site up here and you drop down the little MetaMask icon or the little fox icon, then what you can actually end up doing is coming on down to buy. Whoops. And you have to be on Ethereum, by the way, too. So just switch it back to the Ethereum mainnet. This all requires a bunch of steps in order to do it, but it's more of a pain in the ass than anything. But I just want to kind of share with this. That way, if y'all want to get it done, you can. You can actually buy with PayPal using a credit card. I don't remember the exact limit that they have. I think it's 1,000. You can only buy Ethereum with it, by the way. So you have to buy Ethereum with the credit card, then either bridge that Ethereum over onto PulseChain, where you'll have wrapped Ethereum, and then you can swap the tokens however you want. But yeah, I mean, PayPal works. Debit or credit card. That I mean, this one works. Again, this one has the lowest buy limit, and it'll tell you how much you can actually buy. I think it's 1,000 is the max you can buy if you do a debit or credit card. Anyways, there are options out there. I advise kind of checking them out and seeing what you can do at that point in time. But hopefully that answers the question. Yo, they could be required to register as security. Yeah, who knows? Nah, it's definitely, dude, like Hex is by far like not a security. It doesn't even come close to coming anywhere near the Howey test. So it's all good. How will Hex register? It's a smart contract. It either, yeah, exactly. It's a smart contract in the ether. Yeah, it's just out there. It's in the void. Low prices. Yo, these prices are phenomenal, Bugsy. We got, yeah, I assume Richard will need to register. No, so you can't do it. It's already too late at that point. Unless they reach a settlement in terms that don't require that. He doesn't have control over the Hex contract. Exactly. Like Hex is already out there. It's a completed product. There is no admin keys to Hex at all. Period. End of story. So if Hex front end goes down, there are many other front ends that work. app.icosa.pro, backuphex.com, many other websites that work in this regard that allow you to still execute the Hex contract. Heck, you could even just run it through the etherscan.io website and actually run the functions there. Stake, start stake, end stake. You can do all of that through Etherscan. So it can never be ran as a security or run that way. It's too late. It's already a fully completed product. And he made sure that it fully passed the Howey test. So so here's the fun part. Whenever you combine stuff together like they're doing right now, Hex, PulseChain, and PulseX, when you combine them together as one, if one of them fail, the other automatically fail as well, right? That's like the same argument that BitBoy Crypto or whatever his fucking name is doing with the whole allegation lawsuit. Is like, you added me and these people who, had whatever the reason what he did was, but I never did it. I never blah, blah, blah. And so like it immediately like nullifies a lot of the case at that point in time. So just be careful about that thought. But yeah, it's just one of those things. What's Vitalik doing with his ETH? Spending it. The ETH Foundation is fucking spending it all the time. But of course, yeah, I say we have them all. We definitely have them all. Alan, are you freaking kidding, dude? And you got some little bitches over here complaining that they ain't got their money or whatever the heck their problem is. Blame Eric Wall, the little rat. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I hope it works out. Been in Hex since day one. Already dealt with the SEC and other cryptos, and it sucks. We'll take time. I'll be buying the FUD. Yeah, dude, it's just one of those things for sure, for sure. We got 278 million DAI, and the sacked Hex has not left the sackage. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, it's all on blockchain, Hex Auto. Like, I don't need to tell y'all. Hey, thanks, Hex to the Moon. We got a $5 super chat. My question is, how can they come out saying he used the money for luxury goods with no proof? Isn't that slander? That's exactly what they want you to just they want you to interpret it as like, wow, I can't believe he really did all that. He's garbage. He's trash. He needs to be screwed, right? But like, no, they don't have any proof. And that's the stupid thing. Our whole ecosystem in the US is built upon this premise of guilty until proven innocent. That's how I look at it, right? Like, I know it's supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, but these motherfuckers out here automatically assume that if a charge is brought up against you, you're guilty. Like, that is so backwards to the mindset of how the whole true ecosystem works for legal proceedings. It is innocent until proven guilty, but everyone comes in and they throw this little slander and they throw these little hit pieces and they throw this out there. He bought nice watches. He bought some cars. He did this. He did. Show me the proof. No one even needs to even bother with the proof, though. They just say he's guilty until proven innocent. It's a bass ass backwards way of thinking about it. It's exactly what's going on, though, right? Coinbase just launched in L2 and there's smell of foul play and they ain't going anywhere. Yeah, no, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, clearly there you go, aliens or angels. SEC lawsuits are bullish. Elon sued, Ripple sued, Meta sued. All of them seem to be doing just fine. We should be thanking the SEC for these prices. My bags grew way faster on this dip. Send it all, ATX. Tunnel vision to win. Exactly. Hex to the Moon, it's a lawsuit. Doesn't mean they presented any evidence. Exactly. Now, again, that's just part of the whole thing. Now, most times it's guilty until proven innocent, which is like backwards as fuck, but that's how it happens, especially here in the US. If you ever have any sort of hit piece come out, people are like, oh, yeah, he definitely did all those things. I saw him showing off all of his stuff. I've seen him flexing the watches, showing off the, excuse me, showing off the $250,000 watch, right? $250,000 watch. I definitely saw him do all that. I know that's proof. That's it. That's all I need. Like, yeah, fuck the SEC, man. Yeah, exactly. The butthead. I feel like they understand. I feel like they can't understand how much he actually has. So the only thing that makes sense to them is that he sold his coins for the good. Yeah, I'm getting close to that squid. Let's fucking go. Let's go, Alan. Much love to you, man. Don't star in your own movie. The highest of stakes. That's funny. Don't start in your own movie. The highest of mistakes. Buy the dips. Do your own research quick. Yeah, that's funny as hell. I don't get the notification. That's crazy. Cookie to chocolate. The best thing you could do is sometimes completely remove the subscription. So if you actually go into like YouTube, for example, and you're coming to my page and you actually want to get notified anytime I'm posting these videos, because again, I'm coming in crazy with some of the times that I'm dropping videos. I'm just doing it based on where everything is. But if you actually come over to my page on youtube.com/ATX crypto, what you'll end up getting is a nice little thing where you can click subscribe and unsubscribe and actually do everything that way as well. So if you ever want to, just click on the unsubscribe button, turn off the bell, resubscribe, and then turn on the bell. And that usually does the trick. It's almost like doing a restart for the computer in the IT world. And I've said this joke a few times, but if you ever deal with IT, the best thing they say is, have you tried restarting? Right. And so like most of the time that actually fixes it. So I would try that, cookie de chocolate. Nice, Big GZ. Yeah, much love. Orion, dude, much love. Hello, everybody. We're being scammed by the SEC. Hello. Yeah, dude, the freaking United States government is scamming everyone, pulling all sorts of unregistered securities out their ass, printing money out of fucking thin air, and then come at everyone who attacks doing the same exact thing that the US is doing. But because they didn't do it, it's against the law. But because they do it, it's okay for them. Trash, dude. I bought so much today, dude. That's a beautiful thing. 14 billion PulseX burned since Friday. God damn. Yo, ATX from Scotland. How you doing, Terry Doc? Much love to you, my friends. Alan Fizme. Yeah, all the love for Alan, dude. All the love. I made 7K off meme coin and aped in 5K today. Wow. Way to play that game for sure. I'm stuck at work. I may have to use an excuse like my girlfriend ran out of gas, explosive diarrhea, or kidney stones in order to run home in DCA. Yo, all of a sudden I'm feeling under the weather. Yo, Rona come around again, man. Rona part 2. Can you imagine? Yo, that's funny, man. That's funny as all can be. Lisa Marie, much love to you. Appreciate you going live. The SEC giving free publicity for the movie. Lisa Marie. Yo, if y'all ain't checked out that new song with Wes and Lisa Marie, my God. Fire stuff on that one. She has a phenomenal voice. Appreciate the super chat as always, love. Paulo Abdul, about to come out of retirement to come sing PulseChain price. Push it. Push it. Can you imagine? That'd be so cool. That's what we should be doing. We should be like getting all the money together, just getting Paulo Abdul and just have her freaking sing one of those songs. I bet the movie will be sold out. Yeah, exactly. The movie's damn near sold out in a lot of places already, and they're opening up additional days, even additional weekends as well. So, like Austin, Texas, in particular, has Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday sold out. And then they opened up for Monday, and then that sold out. And then they actually went to the next week as well. So pretty interesting on that one. And I'm pretty sure I don't know how other places are doing it as well because I live in the Austin area. So I'm just kind of curious. That's the beauty of the whole thing. Price dips, we win and get more. Price pumps, bad grow. I mean, come on. Exactly. Price dips, phenomenal. Yeah, Terry Tin Top, exactly. What's up, guys? It's got to be the blue moon. Dude, it's got to be the blue moon shit. I didn't even think about that. Oh my gosh, Gilbert, like coming out with facts on that one, yo. Yeah, we got a blue moon happening this cycle. If y'all ain't know already, then there's going to be 2 full moons happening in the month of August. Full moons are typically bearish. We didn't exactly know what was going to happen, but damn, on the day of the full moon, tomorrow is technically the full moon where it's called the super moon, but damn near full moon right now. And it's the energy of the 5 days before and after, 3 days before and after, however you want to see it. But my gosh, Gilbert, calling it out on that one. This has got to be the blue moon shit right here. What's up, late 28? God damn, I mean salt and pepper. Yeah, I know who you meant. I already know. I already know who you. Yeah, I was saying, hey, no need to correct, man. I got you, Alan Fizzman. We all understand. Push it real good. All right. Anyways, we got powerful. Exactly. Cookie to Chocolato. Yeah, much love. Let's go, man. Hex PulseX for the win. Exactly. The daily candle hasn't even closed. Will be amazing if all bought up by the end of the day. Lol. Can you imagine if this candle, yo, this thing is getting ate up right now, yo. But this thing is just freaking moving. Like people are coming in trying to be like, give me all them prices. Yo, give me them prices. Because the way I look at this, man, like just from the time of me streaming, I think it was already around here, if I'm not mistaken, when I first started streaming. But either way, if I just come up here, it's already pumped up 60%. This is massive, y'all. Like if any of y'all were able to capture this moment right here for PulseX, fucking kudos, man, because it only takes up to right here. Like you doubled the money at the instantly, and we haven't even gotten back to the previous lows of where we were. My God. So I'm actually kind of curious to see where we close at the end of the day. I have the 9 EMA, 15 EMA going right now. So I actually wanted to see, we had the little bearish momentum showing. It crossed right here, showing that we're going back. But again, we've been kind of going back and forth, trying to flip bullish on this for a hot minute. Anyways, long story short, I am definitely curious to see what way we close on this definitely later today, this evening, this afternoon, and tomorrow morning for anyone watching out there in the UK. Catch up later. Appreciate that. Much love, Terry Doc. What's crazy is PulseX is actually below my DCA range you inspired me to make. Incredible. Congrats, Crypto Khalil. Crypto Bigfoot. Yeah, dude. Facts on facts. Yeah, dude. All the love for every single one of y'all as well. Don't overthink it. Buy now. Exactly, yo. We sure are, sir. This is how OGs are made. This is 100% how OGs are made. Ophir Crypto is on PulseChain. Is it going to be rugged? I don't know. I haven't really looked into Ophir at all in my regard. I remember paying $150 to DCA at the top. Yeah, exactly. That's like, yo, like don't let the gas prices stop you from just doing something right now. Like, and don't expect to hit a fucking home run when you go buy this, y'all. Like, I want you to understand that when you buy these prices, this is a phenomenal opportunity to be damn near the bottom. Like, if you were able to capture the bottom, kudos, congrats. If you didn't capture the bottom and you're still buying in this range, congrats. Like, because you get it. You know what I mean? Like, we're past the point of needing to get up to a home run hit. We just need to get on base. What's up, Johnny? I'm so damn bullish. Holy crap, dude. Of course, man. Of course. I am also so bullish. ATX Crypto, use this link for historical way. Okay, cool. I just closed out the window. That's funny that you said that. I literally just closed out of my YouTube window that had the stream going. So I was like, fuck it, I don't need it right now. Link. Let me boop, and mute the site. All right, cool. I just had to knock all those things out because again, I haven't had that on a hot minute here. But let's pull up that link for where you send Y charts. Cool. And I'll save this as well because yeah, that's a cool little chart. 1 year Ethereum graph. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so this is actually a pretty cool. I don't think I've ever checked out this chart before. This is only 1 year, and I'll pull up year to date as well and just kind of show y'all what we're actually seeing right now. But you can see the Gwei values of where everything has been in the past. And again, at right now of 23, look at that. You're already damn near below the level of average over the last year to date range for the last 7 months, right? Because we're now going into August, we can call it. But at one point in time, it has been as high as 155 Gwei. Like if Gwei was up here, I'd be like, you might want to wait, man. You might want to wait and just try to get a little bit lower, right? But I mean, Gwei at 20, 30, come on, man. Don't let Gwei be the reason why you don't get in right now. Okay. And I share this with like sincerity and on this as well for those folks who may not fully understand. Like this is full sincerity. Like do not let Gwei stop you from getting in on these prices right now, okay? Because Gwei should not be the reason why you don't get in. The only reason that should be is like I ran out of dry powder or I gave up and lost faith in the project. But if you're out, then you out, man. Like it just is what it is. 10 top, just shit your pants, go home and enjoy a nice day off. Exactly. Like go get some nice little laxatives, you know what I mean? You gotta do what you gotta do to get this price, man. You gotta do what you do. Hex Force One, how you doing, man? Well, streaming tonight, I don't know, probably. Can't wait for the Twitter Spaces from Pulse Nation. That is going to be Wednesday, folks. Tune in for the Twitter Spaces Wednesday with myself, Westcott, Wales, Disciple. Hopefully, we got Crypto Wonder podcast coming on as well. How come I can't see the balance of my PulseX on PulseChain? Not sure. I'm not selling. I'm not fucking selling, dude. Of course, I ain't never fucking selling. Right? Haters will say we got lucky. They always say that, man. They always say that. What is luck? Luck is just opportunity and having the ability to be properly prepared as well. Luck is when what? Proper preparation meets timing. So the 5 P's of proper preparation prevents poor performance. You properly prepared yourself to put yourself in a position to take advantage of this when it came through. When it came through, you took advantage of it. So that way, when it runs up, you're good. Why did HEX hold up the best? I don't think HEX did hold up the best, Marcavelli. Maybe it did, but based on what I was seeing on just looking at gopulse.com, I mean, that thing, they all took a pretty darn good hit. You know what I mean? Like if I'm just pulling it up and just being real, this is the HEX price right here. And it went down, I mean, 34%. No, all right. It did hold up pretty darn good. Fair enough. All right, shit. I take back whatever. Oh, that's on weekly. Either way, HEX did hold up the best. Yo, that's funny, Marcavelli. That's funny, man. Not gonna lie, I didn't even notice that. That's funny though. That's real funny. Real funny. That's a great question too. I wonder why. It means he cannot spend your money in those stores. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I find it funny they say that Richard Hart bought stuff with the sacrifice money, yet no coins moved. These legacy boomers in charge of the SEC and their professional lawyers are disgusting. Yeah, they're absolutely trash, dude. Also, very weird that this happened right before the documentary. Coincidence? I don't know, man. I don't believe in coincidences. He is going to prison. Hex is going to zero. Fact. I'm sorry for you, but so many people are hurt by him. Aussie crypto, you know, you have your own belief, and I will say you're fucking wrong. Be funny if RH put in a complaint knowing Fed will look stupid and he would look Gucci. How funny would it be? Bridge them funds for me only took 20 minutes, so it wasn't bad as I thought it was going to be. Yo, that's another thing. And when you bridge it in these funds, expect it to probably take about 30 to 40 minutes. People are going to be bridging in a whole bunch of stuff. Bridge is actually getting full with a lot of volume again. Just be mindful of that when you're going through with these transactions as well. You can do this, ATX. LOL. Take your ginkgo biloba. Sorry for you dummies, drunk Kool-Aid, wrecked so bad. Aussie crypto, much love to you. But what have you done with your fucking life? Hey, Pulse Hexicans, don't worry. Time to accumulate more Hex, Pulse, PulseX, and Ink. Enjoy the dip. Exactly. That comment won't age well, Aussie crypto. It won't age well at all. He doesn't even get it. That's the best part about like someone who leaves a comment like that. They come in and they're like, y'all are all gonna get screwed. And then you're like, all right, buddy. And then they like, I want to see you come back and just talk to me in 60 days. Like, come back on my channel 60 days from now, Ozzy Crypto. I'm not banning you. I'm not muting you. I'm not doing something like that. You have your own opinions. You have your own thoughts. But I do want you to come back to this channel 60 days from now. And let's just take a little gander of what things look like, man. Because that's what I really believe. In the next 60 days, we're going to start seeing all these pumps happen. And again, today, I should probably mark it on these little charts. Today was the SEC FUD day. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do a little, I'll do that later. Beautiful thing. $100 gets you 1,667,000 pulse. Wow. Incredible. $100 also gets you 5.6 million PulseX. Yo, this is an argument that people say with Hex and EHEX, right? Or Hex on PulseChain, Hex on Ethereum. It's the exact same argument. Like, you can get so much more bang for your buck on buying Hex on Ethereum. Not only that, do you get more bang for your buck, you get more T shares. And at the end of the day, that's what matters in Hex, y'all. T shares. And if you can double your position in T shares, I'm just saying, could be a good opportunity. I use MoonPay. They take a decent amount, but they always fast and reliable. Love that. Appreciate that. Is Coast up and running for direct PulseChain credit card purchases? I don't think so. Hey friends, what a day. Yeah, much love to you all as well. You never walk alone. We're all gonna win. Facts. What about PHEX and the rest of the coins? Are their admin keys? No, Hex is copied over, so PHEX doesn't have any admin keys, so you're good there. The only things that do have admin keys, PulseChain, PulseX. And they have the good kind of admin keys, but I'm not going to go into all that today. Okay, cool. Just PulseX, a copy. Yeah, exactly. We're on Ethereum. Hex has no admin keys. Boom. You're awesome, Alan. Much love to you. Giving that answer so fast, man. I'm just coming down, reading chat, seeing what everyone's thoughts and opinions are, having some fun. I didn't get the notification either. What in the F? I caught the live from Twitter. Yeah, this is the first time I posted live on Twitter in quite a while, actually. Usually I just share the streams directly to YouTube and just let it find organically. But I wanted people to see this information because people are kind of curious as to what was going on. And I wanted to get that SEC thing cleared up right in the very beginning. So we did talk about that as well. Someone in B Cafe said Richard could have gotten some on Fiverr to code the fork for Ethereum. That is PulseChain, yeah. Yeah, I know. People be talking all the time. You could just do this with your money and blah, blah, blah. Like, why did you go spend millions of dollars when you could have spent $5 for someone to code it on Fiverr? Like, okay. SEC might do this, hoping the sacrifice funds will move so they can have real proof that will not happen anytime soon, though. Let's hope Trump wins and gets rid of the SEC clowns. Yeah, I think right now at this point in time, dude, like you got the SEC coming, doing whatever the fuck they can to try to remain relevant, and they just don't have a chance. Richard Hart is not your enemy. The SEC is. Exactly. Unplug the router and plug it back in. 99% win. Facts. They think if someone starts a coin, they can't just use their own money to buy stuff. It's asinine. Yeah, I don't know. Like, they have this hard thing being like, they started a coin. This is the only way they can make money. Like, the sad part is, man, it's fucking true. Most times people are starting coins. I mean, shit, I saw a little clip of, I don't want to call them out, but I saw a little clip where they were like, why would you use this money when you could use this money for other stuff? And it's like, that's the mindset of a pleb, man. That's the mindset of a pleb. They're the reason they're gonna get you on the SEC shit. That's why I don't fuck with like the whole PH system, man. Like, I don't mess with it because they're talking about market manipulation and a whole bunch of other shit, man. But again, they're gonna come at the big dog and they're gonna come at PulseChain, PulseX. Whatever happened to the Hex influencers SEC, they all dropped and they're in the ether. Water under the bridge, exactly. DCA is the way. Fact. Let's go. SBF really fucked people, and walks away. And they're just trying to fuck with RH. What a joke. Yeah, exactly. It's all these moons, dude. These moons are, man, these moons are crazy. Nathan, I am so happy. Never thought we could ever get these prices. Nuno, Alvaro, Acevedo, 100% agree with you right there. These are prices in Hex that I had never seen before previous to this. So I am just like, give me. Yo, give me. 108% recovery from the very bottom of that candle. Exactly, dude. That's like instant double. LOL. What did you say? 0.00006 pulse? Yeah, dude. That's where it's at. Bluff City breaks. What go on, my friend, my finance people? On my way to work. Gonna catch the replay. Big love, ATX. Big love, Daddy Hexler. Much love to you as well. Get that money. Get that bread. Now's the time to go get that bread, guys. Because fucking, hey, man, these prices just, goddamn. Crazy. Who deleted my message? I'm buying Pulse. There you go. There you go. LOL, buy it, Lisa. Wasn't me. Y'all funny, man. Going to ham on Aussie crypto. Hexicans have receipts. He's starting it. That movie. Yeah, exactly. I have a drawer full of them. Yo, exactly. Remember when you said we never go to my call of 4 zeros and a 6 and below? I don't remember that Bluff City Breaks, but I'm glad that it happened. Again, I'm not saying anything's possible. Shit, I just did a whole Patreon stream with everyone yesterday, as a matter of fact, for all the Patreon peeps. Shout out to those people and all the love. But you got to understand that, like, I was like, dude, it could possibly go down another 50% from where we currently are. Again, I had not seen PulseChain drop below 80% from the all-time high. That is very uncommon for a new coin, new layer one to do. And guess what? We finally got it. So, like, that's another check off the box. Bullish, in my opinion. We done hit that level. So good job, Bluff City Breaks, for calling that. Good to see you. Yeah, exactly. You too, man. Emptied some of the big bag today and feeling good about it. How about you? I got an opportunity to get more. Feel blessed, dude. Facts. What a time to be alive. 655, facts on facts. Facts on facts on facts on facts. Alan Fizmay, feeling the same. I feel so blessed. It feels like people came over and the Pope came over here and did him. Yo, that's funny. For real, for real. Yeah, for real, for real. 3 billion more PulseX burns since you started the stream. South Texas crypto, that's hilarious, man. The volume's coming in quick. Prices will go right back up by Sunday after the documentary. Hey, TX, should I buy now or keep waiting for a bottom? Yo, dude, I don't miss these opportunities right now. If you want to do a dynamic DCA where you buy a portion right now and decent portion. So say, let's just use this as an example. Say you had $1,000 right now and the prices are currently where they are right now. Okay. So let's just use this as a brief example and then we'll be hopping off. But let's just say you have $1,000. Okay. So for this, all intents and purposes right now, let's just come on over here and pull this up. So you got $1,000 right now, and that could get you 54 million PulseX with $1,000 at this price right now. Let's just say, for example, that you wanted to not miss this opportunity, but also have a chance to save some as well. What I would do would be pretty heavy. I would go 70% in right now at the price that it's at. So you would still get 37 million PulseX at the current price where it's at. Phenomenal. Okay. Then with the other $300, should this thing actually come back down in this zone and you put this thing on a whatever you need to do, you put any alert that you need to put on. If you come down into this zone right here, you go in with that 30%, y'all. There's no need to be holding on to it, okay? Zero need to be holding on to it at that time. You go in at that level. Again, I clicked on the back button for my freaking mouse. That's why it's doing this right now. But this is what I was saying. You go in here. You buy 70%, all it is, right? Because look, we ain't seen this price since. Are you going to tell me this isn't a good price? Like, you didn't get this price until you were here. And the chances that you got this price were slim to none because the bridge was clogged and stuck and it had a 4-day wait and all this stuff happened. You don't have that happening right now. The bridge is working. It's effortless. You're getting 20 to 30-minute bridge fees, bridge times, and you buy 70% right here. And then just in case you get the other little dip that happens anywhere in this zone, cool. Go on with the other 30. But don't miss this opportunity, man. Don't do it. Should you buy now? Fuck, I bought. Are you kidding me? Like, I don't need to catch the exact bottom to feel like I got a great deal. Stop trying to hit the bottom, y'all. Stop trying to hit the bottom. Stop trying to hit a home run. Get on base. Get yourself a bag. Get yourself a bigger bag. And if you feel like it's not enough, then go in with 70% now at least. And then go up higher if you want to go up higher. Go in with 90% now if you fucking feel like it. These are phenomenal prices, y'all. And if it should happen to dip down a little lower again, then cool. Put in the other 10%. But don't expect it to come back down to these levels. I'm just saying, like, is it possible? Sure. Everything's possible. It's fucking crypto. Everything's likely. With all these people selling, I wonder what Big Buyer Barry is doing. Dude, Big Buyer Barry's buying up right here. You literally, South Texas Crypto just said it. 3 billion more PulseX burned, which means bought and burned since starting this stream an hour and a half ago. It's freaking wild. Prices will go right back up by Sunday afternoon. 100% on that one. Which one do you recommend? PulseX at this time? Dude, fucking all of them, man. Like for real, for real, for real. Like I like going with what's going to get me more, and I see a bigger outsized return in the shorter time frame for PulseX. If you look in longer time frame, PulseChain. So it just depends, because again, like if you look at it from a span of what it would be just going, oops, if you look at it from a span of what it would be just going back up to the all-time high, or not even all-time high, to the sacrifice, well, even right here again, 5.5x right here, pretty darn good, right? That's pretty darn good. What if, whoops, what the hell? Weird. I don't want any of that. Okay, whatever. I'll just go here. Pulse, die. So let's just pull this one up here. So if I was to end up coming back up, why is it on percentage? Why are you on percentage? Regular. What are we doing? So even if I come all the way back, oh, I added the price on top of it. That makes more sense. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, cool. So now it makes more sense as to where everything is. So this is the current price of PulseChain, the little line right here that you're seeing. This is price of PulseChain, price of PulseX. So with PulseX, I can get a possible, well, I guess from current prices. Let me break it down from current prices. From current prices, 5.5x. Great deal. From Pulse, not even a 2x to get back up to the sacrifice. So if I'm looking at it short term, PulseX. If I'm looking at it long term, Pulse. And if you can, get both, man. You know what I mean? Like, get both. Have fun. Believers are now buying from the non-believers. Very bullish long term. Facts. Buy now. Got me a nice bag this morning. Getting another tonight. Anthony Svedra. That's how you do it, man. All of it. All of it right there, y'all. But guys, shout out to every single one of y'all who came into the stream. I wanted to share the information as to what was going on with the SEC, what was happening, what's going on with some prices. Should you be buying? Should you be selling? What's happening? And I want to share that information with all of y'all. Shout out to everyone who came into the stream. Much love on the replay as well. Peace.